Where's Oro? I'm in the middle of the action, that social phenomenon. Because the nightlife maximizes all your senses. And when the music is hidden right, it's not about your work week, your problems, your stresses. It's about that moment. That interactive environment can only be duplicated in that ring. I'm bringing that vibe to NXT.